Start with the pretzel. Hey there. We're telling your followers that you started a live video. I'm sure my followers will be excited, and I'll be excited if any of them join today. I'm a little distracted, but I had a thought in mind and a question I wanted to ask viewers. And I appreciate anybody for hopping on and staying on. I want to have this as interactive as possible. I don't know if you guys can read. By the way, I'm sitting here. I'm coming at you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and hello from Huntington Beach, one of the surf capitals of the West. Hi, pretty girl. I am sitting here in Naperville, Illinois, and my name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. So good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you can find your stream without seeking your stream. Okay, well, I appreciate that answer. But I was sitting here today, and again, this is Coffee with Ken, which is a show I've been doing for about 5 years. And it is a show about me talking and a show about me sharing some experiences. Here you go, pretty girl. I got my 2 babies with me today. I could be being a better dad and be focused on my children and loving on them and playing with them. But I'm about to go off on a huge journey in life and see some of the country and take a job for a period of time, which is going to help me in a lot of ways. And am I okay? My hands are shaking. My hands have always shaken. I am okay. I appreciate if it's genuine concern, but if you're mocking, and I'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, I'm about to go off on a huge, huge journey for me. And I'm super excited about it. And I've been doing a live show called Coffee with Ken for about 5 years, which reminds me, I'm just going to take a swig of this coffee. I hope you guys are drinking some coffee as well. Cheers. And on this journey, because it's going to be beautiful scenery and I'm going to be doing cool, weird things, I'm probably going to be going live a fair bit. And I've been bouncing around between 3 social media platforms. Limits the audience because they'd have to go to Twitch to find that you're streaming, whereas I can scroll Instagram. Okay, I appreciate that. I've been bouncing around. I started the show 5 years ago on Facebook, and I started it on Saturday mornings, and at a time when I was struggling and living in a dark apartment and missing the woman of my dreams and missing my dog and my house and my patio, and I was feeling bad. And I started going live on Facebook just because I needed to talk. And people started watching and connecting with me and saying my message resonates with them and they connect or whatever. They like my vulnerability. But about 2.5 years ago, somebody had seen it and said, hey, you should bring this over to TikTok and bring your message, whatever it is, one of sobriety or mental health awareness or fatherhood or divorce or relationships or financial ups and downs or careers or whatever, to a bigger audience and put it on TikTok. And I did that. And I'd been going live for about 2 years on TikTok. And there were some problems, and a couple months ago, my account here on Instagram started to grow real quickly. And I'd also kept a third account over on YouTube, which has been growing nicely and honestly is monetized. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, you're able to monetize your content, start making a little money from your videos you do. And while the show never started as a monetary journey and I don't dream of being wealthy, I've been wealthy before and I don't care that much about money. I work hard at this and I would like to be able to devote more of my energy, not more because I almost got no more energy to give towards my video production, but be able to do it for a living because I think it makes a bigger difference to the world, me talking about my own sobriety or my own struggles or my own challenges than anything I'd ever done in a previous career. And because of that, it feels real good. But anyway, over the last 6 months, I've been bouncing between YouTube Live and TikTok Live and occasionally on Instagram Live as well. And again, next Friday, I think I'm heading out on a journey of a lifetime. I'm going to leave my 2 little beautiful babies, which I'm going to miss terribly. But it's, I think, for everybody's best interest for at least the near term. And probably going to stream live from time to time. And I keep bouncing around, and I keep not being able to decide which platform's the best. And I'm going to run down a few of the pluses and minuses real quickly. I've been going live on TikTok for a long time. There's a lot of engagement. There's a lot of people hopping on, and I like that. And it's something I know, and it's something I'm familiar with, and I know some of the names. And because of that, I feel comfortable with it. However, on a downside, I feel Big Brother's always watching. And there was a time on TikTok where I brought up a famous German dictator from the 1930s and 40s. And all of a sudden, they shut down my account or my live stream. And, you know, it seems ridiculous. I was talking about a historical figure in a documentary I watched the night before, and they shut it down. And it wasn't the first time they've shut it down. They've shut my account down for various silly reasons before. They started monetizing me about 2 months ago, and since then they've stopped showing my videos, which, you know, makes it hard to earn a living when they control my audience and pay me for my audience. So that bothers me. But the biggest issue over on TikTok is they allow trolls to run wild. It's so easy to create multiple accounts that I'll be blocking the same person on a live stream, 5, 6 times in a live stream. And unfortunately, the negative voices in the world are sometimes the loudest. And I don't know. They won't go away. And honestly, I find it distracting. Nothing they say offends me, but it kind of hurts my feelings that anybody would have so much negativity in their heart that they hop on and say bad things about me. And, honestly, I just don't want to shine a light on that, and I'd rather not. So those are my pluses and minuses on TikTok. Instagram is an audience that's growing really quickly for me. I pick up 200-300 new followers every day. I've got almost 30,000 subscribers here, and like that a lot. And again, but I've hopped on and I've done live on Instagram, and the engagement wasn't great. I got 15 people watching right now, which feels fairly good for an unannounced live stream where I am feeding my kids yogurt and talking about live stream platforms. However, Instagram doesn't monetize. I'm not that worried about the money, and I believe in growth and spreading my message more than anything. And if my audience continues to grow on Instagram, I think there'll be opportunities down the road, business opportunities. Plus, it gives me a bigger platform to spread a real big message, or to spread whatever message I have. Sorry, that's my little girl, Eve. Finally, there's YouTube. They monetize. I think it's a very professional platform. There's some issues. If you post a live stream video, it takes about 15 hours for it to upload and spread it on social media. I use these live content. I cut them into shorts, reels, and TikToks and use them for shorter videos. And honestly, I just don't like that I got to sit there for 15 hours and wait to get that content. So that bothers me. Plus, I find it the least valuable in terms of engagement. Engagement. I was going live this morning. Hey, pretty girl. We're feeding them vanilla yogurt in case anyone's watching. It's delicious. But I get the least engagement on YouTube. And I went live this morning. I go live most mornings between 5:30 and 6:30. This is my dog, Holly, by the way. And if one of my regular watchers isn't watching, it can be really quiet. And I'll be talking to myself and maybe 7 people, but I won't have anybody commenting. I had one woman say good morning to me. And I'm fairly good at talking to myself. I've done it all my life. I think I struggle with some mental health issues. But I'd rather have some engagement and people hopping on and saying things and me answering questions or what have you. And Mortgage Juice says that's too early. Well, I'm not going to change the time. I'm not going to change the time for my show. And I'm just not that concerned. I'd rather have a smaller audience at when I want to drink my first cup of coffee. But I do appreciate... Uh-oh, my son's trying to turn off. This is my son, Augie. He's beautiful. He just turned 3. He's going to be going to preschool soon. He knows on FaceTime that he can turn off... he likes to hang up on FaceTime. And whether we're talking to my mom or his mom or his grandma or me, whoever's holding the phone, he's always pushing the button and trying to turn off the phone because he thinks it's pretty funny. But he doesn't understand live streams exactly. And we don't want him turning it off till I get to say goodbye. But anyway, so YouTube has... the best business-like system, a good growing audience, but the least interaction. Instagram seems to offer a nice... Oh, what do you need? Hold on. Offer a nice amount of interaction. No business potential in terms of monetization of the content, but a growing audience. And again, a fairly vibrant interaction. And hold on, Augie. Hold on, handsome. He's trying to shut the cabinet. And finally, TikTok offers some names I know, a platform I'm familiar with. What do you need? What do you need? But Big Brother always watching, and trolls running rampant. All right, so given that, to hell with TikTok. To hell with TikTok. You know, I don't like the fact that they allow people to create 5, 10, 50 accounts. I blocked the same person hundreds of times, and they keep popping back up because it's too easy to create fake accounts, bogus account, troll accounts on TikTok. Plus, they're not showing my videos anymore since they allowed me to be monetized. Plus, if I bring up something, I want to be able to bring up whatever I want to bring up. I'm a guy spreading, I think, some inspiration, some positivity, some cheer, some messages about mental health and sobriety. I don't want to worry that the powers that be or TikTok are going to shut me down if I say something that they don't like. And so, yeah, to hell with that. YouTube, again, I felt kind of lonely on my live today. And although they monetize, I don't like the way you have to upload videos. And being that I'm here on Instagram right now, and I've had 10 to 15 people for an unannounced live show most of the time, and we get some good interaction right now. I guess I don't have to get married to any of the platforms, and that could be the message. But right now I'm enjoying this, and I'm pleased with this, and I appreciate you guys for hopping on and helping me out with this decision. Again, I was live this morning, and it was kind of quiet, and I was just kind of, I don't know, saying whatever I wanted to say, which is okay. But it's a lot more fun when people are hopping on. Somebody asked me, tell me about my college days and if I'm still friends with any of my college friends. Somebody asked that a little bit ago. I appreciate the question. Gives me an opportunity to answer and clip the answer into a short or a reel or a TikTok. Who likes yogurt more, RJ wants to know. I'd say Augie. Well, he doesn't play as hard to get. That's Eve yelling at me in the background. I just tried to give her some, and she ran away. Do you want a pretzel? Oh, she wanted a pretzel. She didn't want a yogurt. So I would say Augie likes yogurt more. She plays hard to get, and will sit on the other side of the room and go, wanting me to come over and deliver her snack or her yogurt or her pretzel or what have you. But Augie's, and she's actually a better eater, but Augie likes the snack foods best. And when we have yogurt, he'll sit here closely. We're watching Sesame Street over my left shoulder. And even though I got the volume off, he's still focused in and likes the colors and likes what have you. And then I got Holly coming in, cleaning up the crumbs. Right now, Eve's being the loudest. I'd say Eve's louder. Eve's closer to talking. Augie is just turned 3, but he has Down syndrome, so he's developing a little slower. But he's my handsome man with a plan. and Eve is my beautiful little angel. And God blessed me with 4 kids, and I'm fortunate to be able to spend, sorry, I was trying to shut the cabinet, this Monday morning watching them and what have you. He's really trying to get me to shut my cabinet, so I better sign off. I want to thank you guys so much for joining and helping me answer some of my questions. I think I'm going to go with Instagram. Again, I'm heading out on the road next week. And next Friday, I hope. I got my oldest daughter who's 18, who's going to be graduating high school, her graduation. And then I'm heading out west for what could be the adventure of a lifetime, and I'm scared of it and excited at the same time. And I'm not going to tell you where I'm going yet. I'll tell you that as necessary. But I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try and make it some fun. But I appreciate you hopping on. If there's anybody new out there, please subscribe to my pages. Please follow my journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is why he's my little nugget of love. He's my little nugget of love. And Holly gets jealous. Look at this. Holly gets very jealous and doesn't understand that the little babies, my baby, should get priority. She thinks she's my little baby, and she is a little bit as well. So anyway, it's Monday morning. I want to thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.